Life direction, a journey to success, growth, and true meaning. Life is not a race, it's a journey. We all want to achieve something in life, to become something, to leave something behind that will inspire people even after we die. But is true success limited to money, title, or fame? Or is it about growing as a person, peace of mind, responsibility, and the ability to shine a light on the lives of others? In this series, we will touch on some life-shaping topics that can change not only your career, but also your thoughts, mind, relationships, and philosophy of life. No matter what profession you are in, whether you are a student, entrepreneur, employee, or just a regular person, these topics will inspire you to rediscover yourself. Darbway, what you will learn in this series. How your personal philosophy can guide your success. Basic strategies for goal setting, time management, and self-development. The power of financial awareness, leadership, and relationship building. How you can overcome obstacles and become the leader of your own life. And most importantly, how you can leave a legacy that is truly valuable. At each step of this journey, you will find some questions, some answers, some food for thought, and one by one, the doors to the true potential hidden within your life will open. Start this journey now, on the path of knowing, changing, and developing yourself. The power of philosophy. How your personal philosophy shapes your life and success. A person's life is like a ship, and philosophy is the compass that guides that ship. At the heart of every decision, every choice, every failure or success lies a bit of philosophy, your beliefs, thoughts, values, and outlook on life. Your personal philosophy determines how you approach challenges, how much you learn from failure, and how you approach success. If someone believes that hard work is the key to success, they will bounce back even if they fail. On the other hand, those whose philosophy is based solely on luck will be defeated by adversity. Philosophy is not about acquiring knowledge from books. It is the essence of experience gained in the realities of life. Your personal philosophy of life can be based on honesty or on principled hard work. This philosophy helps you make the right decisions and gives you courage in difficult times. When you look at the world's most successful people, you see that each one had a clear philosophy. Some believed in innovation, some in service to humanity, some in their own limitless potential. This personal philosophy is what drove them forward. Therefore, to achieve true success in life, it is important to find your own philosophy. Ask yourself, what do I believe? What are my core values? Why am I living? And how do I want to live? If your philosophy makes you a little better person every day, that is the first step to your success. Setting clear goals. Why goal setting is important and how to set effective goals. If you want to move forward in life, you need to know where you are going, and that guidance is the goal. A life without goals is like a ship that is floating on the horizon but has no destination. So the first step to success in life is to set clear goals. Goals give us direction, focus, and add meaning and purpose to our daily work. It paves the way for our time management, decision-making, and self-development. But not only setting goals is enough. They must be effective and realistic. For this, you can use the SMART method. S. Specific. The goal should not be vague, such as, I want to be successful, instead of saying, I will complete an online course in the next 6 months. M. Measurable. The progress of the goal should be measurable. A. Achievable. The goal should not be unrealistic, which will frustrate you. R. Relevant. The goal should be related to your life direction and purpose. T. Time-bound. Having a specific time limit increases the speed and motivation to achieve the goal. Goal setting is not just about planning, it builds confidence, taking you a little closer to your dream every day. So today, take the time to write, listen to your heart, and create clear, meaningful, and motivating goals. Because a dream without a goal is just a fantasy, but a dream with a goal becomes a reality one day. The value of discipline. The importance of building habits and discipline to build the foundation of success. The fundamental force behind every great achievement in life is called discipline. No matter how talented you are, if you are not regular, if you do not build habits, if you do not have discipline, then that talent will largely turn into failure. Discipline means keeping the promises you make to yourself. It means working even when you don't feel like it. It is an internal force that takes you towards tomorrow's success by accepting today's difficulties. Famous author James Clear wrote in his book Atomic Habits, "Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations." In other words, small daily habits bring big success in the long run. Discipline builds that habit. A specific daily routine, such as waking up early, working on time, exercising, reading books, these small habits together create milestones. But to build this habit, you need a strong foundation, self-discipline. Discipline not only makes you focused on your work, it also makes you mentally strong. You learn the value of time, understand the meaning of sacrifice, and focus on long-term results instead of immediate gratification. Many people want to be successful, but not everyone succeeds, because many fail to live a disciplined life. If you learn to control yourself a little bit every day, over time, you will build something that people only dream of. So start practicing self-discipline today. Remember, daily discipline becomes the foundation of an extraordinary future one day. Time management and productivity. Making the most of your daily time. Time is the most valuable resource in the world. Money can be regained if you lose it, opportunities can be regained if you lose it, but lost time can never be regained. That is why time management is at the top of the priority list in the lives of successful people. Everyone has the same 24 hours a day, but some use that time to make history, while others waste it and regret it later. The only difference is in how they use their time. Proper time management means using every hour in a way that contributes to achieving your goals. This requires three things: clear planning, prioritization, and focus. First, you need to know where your day goes. A lot of time is wasted on unnecessary social media, random tasks, or indecision. If you consciously spend just 1 hour a day on productive work, it adds up to 365 hours in a year. That's about 15 days of time. Divide your time to be productive. Do the hardest tasks in the morning when your mind is fresh. Create a to-do list. Use the Pomodoro technique or time-sharing method, 25 minutes of work plus 5 minutes of break. Avoid distractions like mobile notifications. Make technology your helper, not your enemy. By using time wisely, you can make your studies, job, business, or any dream come true. The bottom line is, if you respect your daily time, time will bring you success. The importance of personal development. Invest in yourself, grow continuously. If you want to improve in every area of your life, job, relationship, peace of mind, or leadership, then the most important thing is investing in yourself. That is personal development. Famous investor Warren Buffett once said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself, because the more you learn, the more you build yourself, the more your potential will increase." Personal development is not just about academic knowledge. It means increasing your thinking, skills, confidence, and mental toughness. In today's rapidly changing world, if you don't work on your mindset, behavior, or skills, you will fall behind. Some simple but powerful ways to improve yourself. Learn something new every day. Language, technology, communication skills. Read books. Books open up the world of human thought. Evaluate yourself. Where you are weak, where you need to improve. Accept criticism. Learn from it without destroying your self-esteem. Take care of your health, mind, and relationships. Development is incomplete without physical and mental well-being. Personal development not only makes you successful, but also makes you a conscious, confident, and motivated person. When you improve yourself a little bit every day, the doors of the future start opening themselves. True success comes only when you can awaken your inner potential, and the only way to do that is to invest in yourself starting today. Financial wisdom, money management knowledge. Develop a financial success and wealth-building mindset. Success in life is not just about a good job or a big business. Proper money management is the key to lasting peace and freedom. Many people know how to earn money, but they don't know how to keep it, grow it, or spend it wisely. And this is where financial wisdom comes in. A common trait of successful people is that they learn to control their money, no matter how small their income, because your attitude towards money determines whether you will become rich or spend it forever. Proper financial thinking is based on a few key principles. Whether it's business or not, understand balance. Maintaining a balance between these 4 pillars is very important. Separate needs from luxuries. Before spending, ask yourself, is this a necessity or just a want? Create a budget. Make a plan at the beginning of the month, where you will spend and how much you will save. Be debt-aware. Avoid unnecessary debt and work towards becoming debt-free as soon as possible. Develop a saving habit. Set aside a certain amount of income as soon as it comes in or whenever you have time. Learn to invest. To become rich, you need to not only save, but also put your money to work. Start learning about the stock market, real estate, or business, whatever you understand. Honestly, financial freedom is not just about having a lot of money. It is the ability to live a stress-free life. And that ability comes gradually, through developing the right habits and mindset. Start today with small decisions, because each right decision will one day bring you a prosperous, confident, and independent life. The power of attitude. How far you will rise depends on how you think. Although talent, knowledge, or opportunity are very important in human life, the quality that surpasses everything else that takes people to the peak of success is the right attitude. Because how you think, how you believe, and how you behave in the face of adversity, these determine how far you can go. There is a famous saying, your attitude determines your altitude. That is, your attitude determines how high you will rise in life. When someone has a positive attitude, he finds potential even in problems. He sees failure as an opportunity to learn and challenges as a way to build himself. On the other hand, a negative attitude makes a person hopeless, weak, and unprogressing, even if he has talent or opportunity. What is needed to develop the right attitude? Self-confidence. Do not think of yourself as small. Believe in your own abilities. Positivity. Look at the small events of each day with a positive eye. Gratitude. Being satisfied with what you have makes the mind more generous. Learning mindset. Mistakes are okay, but failure is when you stop learning. Tolerance. Life doesn't always go according to plan, so develop an attitude of adaptability. Attitude isn't just limited to what you say or think, it also affects the people around you. If you act assertively, optimistically, and respectfully, others will respect you and stand by you. The bottom line is, you have a lot of control over your life. If you keep your attitude in check, even adversity will eventually push you towards success. Change your attitude, change your perspective. Your life will change. Communication skills, the key to success in life and business. No matter how talented, skilled, or experienced you are, if you cannot explain it to others, then your value is greatly lost. That is why it is said that communication is the bridge to success. If you want to be successful in life and business, you have to be good at communication. Communication is not just about speaking, expressing your thoughts correctly, listening attentively, and building relationships. Just as a skilled speaker can inspire people, an attentive listener can win people's trust. Why are communication skills so important? In professional life, if you can explain your ideas, your influence increases. In business, if you can explain them to clients or customers, sales increase. In personal life, misunderstandings are reduced, relationships are strengthened. How to improve your communication skills. Express yourself clearly. Do not use complex words. Use simple language. Understand who your audience is. Children, colleagues, or customers. Change your language and posture depending on who you are talking to. Practice active listening. Don't just listen. Listen with understanding. That's what builds trust. Pay attention to body language and eye contact. Your body and facial expressions also convey messages. Learn to take feedback. Improve yourself by accepting the opinions of others. A person who can build trust through words can build teams, lead, and even find simple solutions to complex problems. Remember, being a good communicator is learned, not an innate quality. If you practice a little every day, you will gradually become someone who is not only heard, but also felt. Overcoming adversity and obstacles. Transform challenges into opportunities. It is natural to encounter obstacles in life, but what is the difference between successful and unsuccessful people? Successful people see adversity not as an obstacle, but as a form of opportunity. Because in every difficult situation, there is an opportunity to learn, the power to break your own limits, and the possibility of opening new horizons. Adversity is life's laboratory. Here, you will either break down or grow stronger. For example, Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the electric light bulb. But he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So how do you transform challenges into opportunities? Change your mindset. When a problem arises, instead of thinking, "Why did it happen?" think, "What can I learn?" Break it down. Break big problems into small steps. The solution will be easier. Don't lose enthusiasm. Temporary failure is not the end. It is the beginning of a new path. Get help. Sometimes you need someone to help you instead of fighting alone. Advice or help will accelerate your progress. Believe in yourself. The way you see yourself is how your future is shaped. Challenges come not to stop you, but to build you. Every hardship, every disaster awakens the courage, patience, and innovative power hidden within you. The last thing is, the greatest successes in life come through the most difficult times. If you don't give up, then every adversity will one day be a glorious chapter in your story. The role of mentors and role models. Accelerate your development by learning from the best. In every aspect of life, we learn something from someone or something else. But those who really move forward quickly know who to learn from. The presence of a mentor or role model can make even an ordinary person extraordinary. If you look at the lives of successful people, you will see that almost all of them had one or another mentor, advisor, who showed the way, warned against mistakes, and illuminated their future in the light of their own experience. Likewise, a role model can be someone who inspires you, whose lifestyle, values, or success attracts you. Why are mentors and role models needed? They see your future before you do, help you understand your mistakes, give you the courage to overcome your limitations, give you real-life lessons that you can't find in books, make you feel connected, not alone. A good mentor doesn't just give you direction, they inspire, create accountability, and make the path to improvement easier. How do you choose a mentor or role model? Whose life experience aligns with your goals? Who you see as trustworthy, humble, and generous? Who is not only successful, but also wants to make others successful? And remember, not just anyone close to you can be a mentor. Books, speeches, online content, and even a great person from the past can be your role model. What matters is whether you are learning and applying what you are learning. Ultimately, it's possible to walk on your own, but it's much easier and faster to reach your destination if someone holds your hand and shows you the way. So a mentor or role model not only speeds up your development, but also makes it more meaningful. Taking responsibility. Owning your life and outcomes. You are the owner of your life, your decisions, your future. Until you fully understand and accept this, real change is not possible. And this understanding is called taking responsibility. Wherever you are today, it is the result of your thoughts, decisions, and actions. Yes, life is not always fair. Circumstances, family, society, everything can have an impact. But how you react, what decisions you make, you are fully responsible for those places. Why is taking responsibility so important? It transforms you from a victim to a leader. You can learn from your mistakes without blaming others. It increases your confidence and sense of control. You realize, I can make a change if I want to. A person who can admit their mistakes can also build their own life. Blaming may provide temporary relief, but the door to your own development is closed forever. How do you develop responsibility? Stop making excuses. I didn't have time. The situation was bad. Instead of saying these things, think, how could I have done better? Make your own decisions. If you do what others want, the consequences will be theirs, not yours. Admit when you're wrong. It won't make you look small, but people will respect you more. Keep track of your goals and progress. It's your responsibility to understand where you're going. True freedom comes when you learn to understand you are the driver of your life. If you don't take the lead, someone else will come and take the steering wheel of your life. Finally, do you want success in life? But don't blame, start taking responsibility. Change yourself, and your life will change. Taking responsibility. Owning your life and outcomes. You are the owner of your life, your decisions, your future. Until you fully understand and accept this, real change is not possible. And this understanding is called taking responsibility. Wherever you are today, it is the result of your thoughts, decisions, and actions. Yes, life is not always fair. Circumstances, family, society, everything can have an impact. But how you react, what decisions you make, you are fully responsible for those places. Why is taking responsibility so important? It transforms you from a victim to a leader. You can learn from your mistakes without blaming others. It increases your confidence and sense of control. You realize, I can make a change if I want to. A person who can admit their mistakes can also build their own life. Blaming may provide temporary relief, but the door to your own development is closed forever. How do you develop responsibility? Stop making excuses. I didn't have time. The situation was bad. Instead of saying these things, think, how could I have done better? Make your own decisions. If you do what others want, the consequences will be theirs, not yours. Admit when you're wrong. It won't make you look small, but people will respect you more. Keep track of your goals and progress. It's your responsibility to understand where you're going. True freedom comes when you learn to understand you are the driver of your life. If you don't take the lead, someone else will come and take the steering wheel of your life. Finally, do you want success in life? But don't blame, start taking responsibility. Change yourself, and your life will change. Compound effect of small actions. Big success hidden in consistency. Many people want big success, but they wait for a big opportunity or sudden inspiration. But the reality is, big success is created from the consistent practice of small actions, which is called the compound effect. It's like magic. When you do a little good every day, those small changes take on a big form over time. Just like a drop of water falling on a stone every day leaves a mark there. How does this compound effect work? Suppose you read 10 pages of a book every day. At the end of a year, you will have read 3,650 pages. That is about 15 books. On the other hand, if someone eats 200 calories more per day, he can gain 10 kilograms of weight at the end of the year. Small actions, but big impact. Why are these small steps so important? Small tasks are easy, so they become permanent habits. They create less stress, but they pay off big in the long run. Over time, it's not motivation, it's habits that work. You learn to believe in yourself. How do you get started? Set a goal. Where do you want to go? Set very small but effective steps. For example, 5 minutes of meditation every day, 10 push-ups, or 15 minutes of reading. Do it regularly, not perfectly. Do something every day, even if it's not perfect. Measure progress. Seeing your progress with your own eyes increases motivation. Remember, if you improve 1% every day, you will be about 37 times better at the end of a year. 1.01 to the power of 365, approximately 37.78. And that's the real magic of the compound effect. The bottom line is, what you do today will determine where you will be tomorrow. So dream big, but start small, regularly, with patience, with faith. Leadership skills. Managing yourself and others effectively. Leadership is not just about holding a position, but about being someone whose presence inspires, guides, and unites people. A true leader first organizes his own life and thoughts, then leads others. And this leadership skill can be acquired with practice, confidence, and a sense of responsibility. In today's competitive era, developing leadership is not just necessary for the corporate office or the political arena. It is also necessary for leading one's own life in the right direction. Why is leadership development important? You learn to gain control over yourself. You can stand up and show others the way in a crisis. People want to follow you. You are able to take responsibility and make the right decisions. Leadership is not just about giving orders, it is about inspiring, setting an example, and growing together. How do you develop leadership skills? Lead yourself first. Control your time, emotions, and behavior. Set your goals and evaluate your progress. Improve your communication skills. Learn to express yourself clearly. Learn to listen attentively. You can't be a leader if you're not a listener. Take responsibility, not blame. In any situation, don't avoid responsibility and be solution-oriented. Develop empathy and emotional intelligence. Understand the feelings of others before giving instructions. Be an example as a leader. If you follow what you say, your credibility increases. A true leader never thinks of himself as a know-it-all. He learns, improves himself, and leads others along the same path. Finally, leadership is not a title. It is an expression of attitude and sense of responsibility. If you can manage your life properly, one day you will be able to change the lives of many who trust in your leadership. Health and strength, your real asset. Do you know how deep the relationship between physical fitness and success is? If your body is not in good shape, even the biggest goals are shrouded in smoke. Because no matter how talented or ambitious you are, if you do not have strength, then it is not possible to realize that dream. In a word, health is your real asset, which is more valuable than money. Good health does not mean just the absence of illness, but a body and mind that fills you with vitality and enthusiasm every day. Why is health the foundation of success? High mental focus. Good physical condition means good brain function, and that means more productivity and better decisions. Sustainable performance. A weak body can do something temporarily, but a healthy body is necessary to bring long-term results. Emotional balance. If the body is healthy, the mind is also calm and steady. Increases confidence. Fitness and strength make you respect and confident in yourself. How to build health and strength. Salty. Eat a nutritious diet. Eat a balanced diet every day. Avoid processed foods and excess sugar. Run. Exercise regularly. Just 20-30 minutes of walking, running, or freehand exercise every day increases oxygen in the body and releases endorphins in the brain. Z. The importance of sleep. At least 6 to 8 hours of peaceful sleep at night fully recharges your body and mind. D. Drink enough water. Dehydration reduces both your energy and focus. M. Practice mental well-being. Meditation, prayer, or a few minutes of breathing exercises also keep you mentally focused. Finally, your biggest support for what you want to achieve in life is your body and its strength. Success starts with taking care of yourself. Money, fame, position, all are meaningless if you don't have the health to enjoy them. So decide today. Prioritize your health because health is the foundation on which you can build the building of your dreams. The art of sales and persuasion, the ability to influence with integrity. Many people think of sales as just selling products. Some think it's a technique to create pressure or deceive people. But the real truth is, sales and persuasion is a kind of human art through which you help others understand their needs and provide the right solution. Those who can sell efficiently are not only successful in business, they become influential people in every area of life. Because if you can't convince others of yourself, your ideas, or the importance of your product, then even the best things become worthless. Why is it important to learn sales and persuasion? Yes, people will believe in your product, service, or idea. Useful in everything from job interviews to personal life. You will become confident. Your ability to understand people's needs will increase. You will learn to influence like a leader. How to develop sales and influence skills. Mind people's problems, provide solutions. The best salesman is the one who talks less and listens more. Make offers only after understanding what the customer wants. Build credibility. If what you say is not credible, no one will buy. Honesty and transparency are the greatest strengths. Have perfect product knowledge. The deeper your knowledge of what you are selling, the stronger your confidence. Speak clearly and clearly. Don't use complicated language. Give your message in a simple and heart-touching way. Be human, not pressure. Selling means building relationships. If you know how to say no at the right time, the customer will come back later. Creating an impact with honesty. This is the real magic. A successful salesperson is not a braggart, but a person who makes people think, "This person is on my side, understands me, wants to help me." This attitude is the secret to long-term success. Last words. Sales and influence are not tactics, but expressions of character. If you truly want to benefit others, if you believe you are giving something good, then you will become a great salesperson. You will not just sell things, you will sell trust. And trust comes first. Creating a balanced life. Achieving success without sacrificing happiness. In today's world, many of us are chasing success, high positions, financial freedom, fame. But the question is, are we losing our own happiness, peace, family, health, or mental peace in the pursuit of that success? Real success can never be one-sided. If your bank account is full, but your mind is empty, then that is not success. It is an incomplete life. That is why we need a balanced life, where success and happiness walk together. Why is it important to build a balanced life? Mental and physical health is good. Success is possible without destroying relationships. Interest and enthusiasm are maintained in the long term. Burnout or disgust with life is avoided. You can find yourself, not just in position or money, in self-satisfaction. How do you build a balanced life? Identify the main aspects of life, such as work, family, health, mental peace, social life, personal time. Everything should have a place. Divide your time. Not just office work, keep a part of your daily time for yourself, family, or relaxation. Learn to say no. If you say yes to everything, you will lose yourself. Prioritize what is really important. Take care of yourself. Take a little time every day just for yourself, for movement, meditation, music, or a hobby. Invest in relationships. Give time to the relationships that make you feel good, because success is sweeter when you have someone to share it with. Success versus happiness? Why not give up one? Many people think, I'll work now, I'll be happy later. But happiness is not a destination, it's a process. The way you live your life today is the map of your life. Every part of your life is like a wheel. If any part is too big or too small, that wheel won't turn. So without balance, there is no momentum. And without momentum, there is no lasting success. The bottom line: a truly successful person is one who wants to wake up every morning and go to bed at night with peace. So work, keep your goals set, but don't forget to live while chasing your dreams. Life is not a race, it's a journey, and balance in that journey will help you reach the right destination. The importance of giving and contribution. Why giving back is the power of your success. In life, we all want success, respect, and happiness, but sometimes we get so focused on the path to success that we forget the true measure of success is helping others, contributing to society. Giving and contribution is not only for others, it also improves yourself, brings meaning and joy to your life. Why is giving and contribution important for success? The mind is good. You get peace of mind. Doing something for others means bringing love and joy to your life. Relationships are built and trust increases. Those you help, they stand by you in life. This builds mutual relationships and support. Participating in the development of others means an opportunity to learn for yourself. New experiences, new perspectives enrich your personal and professional life. Ego decreases, humility comes. Being able to give means understanding your own position and increasing empathy for people. How to start giving and contribution? Start with small things. Not with a lot of money or time, you can help others with a little time or ability. Give according to your ability. Time, money, knowledge, experience, give whatever you can. Donate without waiting. Don't wait for a big stage or opportunity to help, start today. Be consistent and consistent. Donate regularly, not just once. Consistency is essential on the path to success. Help directly and indirectly. You can contribute directly to people or through some social work. The meaning of giving. Donating is not just about giving money. It is an expression of your values, humanity, and sense of responsibility. When you understand the joy of giving to others, you find the true meaning of your life. Finally, those who extend a hand of love find the key to real success in life. Giving not only changes the lives of others, it also illuminates your own life. So decide today, let giving and contribution accompany your success, because true success means fulfilling your own dreams and supporting the dreams of others together. Continuous learning and adaptability. Strategies to keep up with the changing world. The current era is an era of rapid change. Technology, markets, lifestyles, everything is changing completely. The pace of this change is so fast that someone who is successful today may become irrelevant tomorrow. Therefore, keeping up with the times, learning new things, and adapting yourself is extremely important today. Why is continuous learning and adaptation important? 1. The world is constantly changing. New technologies, new rules, new demands. Everything is changing. 2. Need to learn unknown skills. Work will not work with old knowledge and skills. 3. Opportunities for improvement increase. Those who keep themselves updated climb the ladder of improvement faster. 4. Competitive strength. Without new skills in today's workplace, it is certain to fall behind. 5. Mental flexibility increases. It is easier to be ready to face new challenges. How to develop the ability to continuously learn and adapt? 1. Have an attitude of learning something new every day. Read books, take online courses, attend seminars. 2. Identify your limitations. Determine where you are lagging behind, what skills you need. 3. Have a positive attitude towards change. Don't sit at home afraid of new situations, but see them as opportunities. 4. Seek advice and learn from others. Learn from good mentors, colleagues, or experienced people. 5. Apply what you learn. It's not just learning, but applying what you learn is the key. 6. Be patient.
Learning something new takes time, so be patient and keep trying. In a word, those who consider every moment of life as an opportunity to learn never lose. Keeping up with change means refreshing yourself regularly so that you can always remain relevant and competent. The bottom line, continuous learning and adaptation is the most valuable asset in today's world. It not only gives you the strength to survive, but also takes you to new heights of success. So, develop the habit of learning a little every day, welcome new challenges, and be prepared to change with the times. Building your legacy. Living a life that will be memorable. Life is not just for today. It is a journey that sets an example for the next generation. We all want our name to live on, our work to inspire others. That is legacy. That is, a part of your life that lives on beyond the boundaries of time. Why is it important to create a legacy? Star, make your life meaningful. Doing something for others, not just for yourself, means finding fulfillment in life. Peacock, influence the next generation. Your ideals, values, and work become a guide for the next generation. Dove, gain self-satisfaction and peace. You will know that you have truly done something great in your life. Earth, make a positive change in society and the world. Any contribution, small or big, helps move society forward. How to create a memorable legacy. Heart, stay true to your values. Be honest with your beliefs and principles. Dartsboard, success is not just for yourself, but also for others. Success does not only mean making money, but also helping others in life. Hands, develop humanity and a kind attitude. Work for people, make their lives easier. Book, share knowledge and experience. Pass on what you have learned to others. Trapezoid, keep up with change. Improve yourself with time and meet the needs of society. Plant, think long-term. Today's work builds tomorrow. Why should your life be memorable? Every person's life has a story that touches the hearts of others, inspires them. If your work and behavior truly lead people on the path of progress, then your name will find a place in history. Last word. Legacy does not just mean position, money, or fame. It is a reflection of your life that remains indelible in people's minds. May your every step be one that others want to follow, which becomes a beacon in their lives. Think today, what do you want to leave behind? And move forward in that direction. Because life is not just about surviving, but about creating a memorable life. In this series, we have touched on the pillars of success: personal philosophy, goal setting, discipline, health, relationships, financial literacy, leadership, giving, self-improvement, and legacy. Each of these things is like a brick with which the future palace of your life is built. You may have already understood, success is not just a destination. It is the product of a daily habit, every decision, and every mindset. Life will not end the same way it began if you constantly learn, adapt, lead, and give something good. Whatever your past, you can build your future yourself. What will you do now? Don't just keep this knowledge, this motivation in your mind. Put it into action. Just start a new habit today. Make a small decision that will take you one step forward. Be a ray of light in someone's life. Because in the end, your life will be judged not by how much you have won, but by who you have helped win. Corn. Your life, your legacy. You didn't come to this world just to survive. You came to build something, to give something, and to become something. Now the responsibility is yours. Build a life that is memorable, honorable, and meaningful. Good luck on this journey. Your possibilities are limitless. You just have to dare to walk.